In 2006 we made a competition for Nordic composers, and we also included the 3 Baltic countries to participate in this. And we especially asked young composers to send in their ideas. And then we had 19 altogether from the Nordic countries and from Latvia. And Anitra won both the jury's prize and the audience's prize.
Galvenais noteikums, kas man bija jāievēro visas rakstības sacerēšanas gaitā, bija tas, ka es nedrīkst lietot tiešus citātus.
She writes in different style. You have a jazz style, you have a very French, almost Olivier Messiaen style, and you have like Benjamin Britten, you have Prokofiev, and all this together is like Anitra style, you know.
Man vajadzēja attēlot slikto puisi, un kas var būt labāks par džeza stilizāciju, vai, piemēram, ja man ir jāattēlo skaidra, tīra mīlestība vai iemīlēšanās vai skaistas jūtas, tad es stilizēju Arvo pērtu, es stilizēju pareizticīgo dziedājumus. Vai pieņemsim tur, kur meitene ir izmisumā un lūdz Dievu priekš manis, nekas intīmāks, nekas cēlāks un skaistāks par Turanga lielas stilizāciju nevarēja ienākt prātā.
As long as you keep the spirit in the music, and the spirit in her music is very strong, so that's why we can change it without destroying anything. It's very nice to work with Anitra, that she understands that you have to do this revision and change small things that is the best for the music.
Kā mūsdienās chamberopera nevar būt tikai komponista muzikāli radošais darbs, un pēc tam varbūt tad kāds režisors viņu paņem un kaut kur uzved, ka šīm darbam ir jātop kompleksi. Tā kā tapa Anitras darbs, kopā strādot radošai brigādei, režisoram, horeogrāfam, komponistam, libretistam, un tikai šādā tādā multimediālā procesā var rasties arī, man liekas, kvalitatīva mūsdienu opera.
When I first met Anitra, it was just a few small fragments of the opera who was ready, but she had a very clear idea about the development of the opera, the dramaturgy, so to say. And then it has been very, very fascinating, I must say, because I worked with new operas before, but they were almost always ready written. And this one Anitra wrote in a very much in an open discussion with me. For me, there are 3 important lines and themes in Anitra's opera. The first one is a young person growing up to be grown up, and the hard way which in this piece Diana is going through, because she has to leave a little bit of her safe childhood to be a grown up. The second one is the double person, Marco Gerard, who is a symbol for me, for every person's struggle inside between good and evil, and that you have to fight to be a good person. And the third one is the belief in that love can change a person's mind and perhaps life.
It's like 2 stories. It's one story about love, and it's one story about being able to cope with your own darker sides. And my character, Gerard, he has this inner self, which is a dark shadow, you can call it, called Marco.
So it was a little bit difficult to memorize the music in the beginning, but when I got it under my skin, it was really a very joyful work to do.
this role is very difficult because it's well, the singing is rhythmic, difficult, and the tessitura is sometimes very low and sometimes very high. It's difficult for instrument. It's very challenging, and the difficulty is sometimes doing realism and being poetic.
I love the music, especially this last aria is Anitra's prayer. It's a very good piece of music.
So she says that she has learned a lot, and we have also learned a lot.
Anitrai bija tā uzņēmība un tāds radošā apsēstība labā nozīmē, ka sāka ķerties pie šī darba viena pati, bez profesionāliem libretistiem, režisoriem un tā tālāk.
Patiesībā Parīzes brauciens, abi divi braucieni man ļoti labi palīdzēja izprast visas šīs parīziešu attiecības ar iebraucējiem. Palīdzēja arī tīri vizuāli iztēloties, kāds varētu būt tas gleznotājs, kāds varētu būt, teiksim, gangsters, kāda tur varētu būt tā bandas grupa.
So when I should prepare this opera, I also went to Paris. I lived for 2 weeks in Montmartre in a small flat. I heard accordionists, which are also used in the orchestra, and I went to see many romantic places, so many street painters, but I also went to the suburbs to see the other hard side. And then when I was in Paris, I would say that it mixed together very much. You remember, I thought it was quite difficult in the beginning. How could a girl be like this? But then I was in Paris, and then suddenly they were there. I could see Diana, I could see Antoine, I could even see the father in one of these very rich men walking around with his portfolio.
Pirmkārt, tā attiecība vārds, mūzika, varbūt es pat teikšu vairāk, darbība, mūzika, jo opera atšķirās no oratorijas ar to, ka viņai ir nepārtraukt šis vārds ir darbībā. Un tā ir viena lieta, ko no saviem libretistiem vienmēr prasīja Verdi.
I am satisfied. Yes, I am very satisfied. I think we did a good job.
It would be nice also to see her next opera. I look very much forward to that.
I wish that she could maybe write something for me or for soprano voice later. I would love to hear something she can write from my voice later.
I wish you the best of luck. It's a great piece, and you've really worked thoroughly with it.
The audience was extremely glad.
We have heard it so many times, so we hear the sequences that you follow through in the beginning of the opera and in the end and all around. So it's really great work. All the best.